today is a very, very good day. Not that other days aren't good days. But I think, we get the digital submissions, we agree on a few, we disagree on others, and eventually we get a sort of a body of artists together. And to get 8 heats where all 9 artists are sort of a certain level of quality, it's quite difficult to achieve. And today, what was incredible is they're all really good, which always is it's always a bit hard because it makes judging difficult. What is nice is when the day starts out really well, got some front runner, it's all going well, and then somebody who's really good, it slacks off, and then somebody comes through, and then imperceptibly throughout the day you get that 3 or 4 coming to the top, and one of them is much better. That makes it a really nice, easy job. And it also makes it obvious for the viewer what's happened throughout the day. Somehow it clarifies things. But today, everybody's very good, all in their different ways, and that is kind of problematic. So I have no feeling, really,
about how today will go.
No. And we've got very good sitters as well.
Yeah.
All very different. The sets are good. I mean, it's just all these things come together, and then you've got to think. You've got a sitter, and you've got 3 artists, and one of these artists might not like doing a profile, but end up there, or somebody doesn't like full frontal, goes there. It is a competition. There's a lot of chance involved, and today, all the chance elements have gone in the right way, and also in each section we've got really good sitters, and each of the 3 artists are caught different aspects of that sitter, but really believably. So. Yeah, it's going to be tough later on.
It is going to be tough. I don't envy your job at all.
Have you got
today.
any favourites at the moment?
I find it difficult because we try and go around 3 times. So we'll try and get beginning hour, then we'll get like just after lunch, then we'll get the end of the day, and we've just had the kind of middle hour.
Yeah.
So I can't really tell yet.
Okay, having said that, there are some artists who are doing very well, and judging by their self-portraits, have got an interesting style, and you want to see that. And they won't have the time to show us what they can really do, and that's a pity.
Do you think that happens often, that that we have people who are really, really talented, and if they had more time, they would have come out on top?
Yeah, I mean, how do I put this without? For some artists, this competition isn't for them. Because their work is very good, but it takes a certain amount of time, and to sort of restructure their practice to get it done in 4 hours it would be a pity, because it just spoils what they do. And whereas there are other artists who can change their style without losing the essence of their work, and then that works very well. But it's 4 hours.
Would you be okay in 4 hours?
No, I'd have to really rethink how I worked.
Really?
Yeah. So
how long does it usually take you?
2 weeks to a month to do what and a lot of it is sitting there and going, does that mark look right? Doesn't it look right? And I remember thinking back to studying. There's always having a fag and a coffee and chatting about our work, and it slowly, got there. Of course, I don't do that so much these days, but for something like this, I'd have to really restructure and think, okay, I would actually have to maybe use technology, because I've got to get the drawing right. The likeness is important. The likeness is in the drawing. I paint very loosely, but I need the structure in place. So, could I do that drawing by eye? Yeah, possibly, but not on this scale. So, yeah, I'd have to change a lot of stuff.
Have you ever tried to do it for us just to see?
I've painted a 7-foot head in a day, so I can a day meaning 6 hours. So I can do it. It wasn't the greatest head, but it was, it was good. But there were bits that didn't quite work, and it would have taken, when I came the next day with a fresh eye, I could adjust them. But I could do it, but not at my age.
Why? Art age is not even a number.
I know. There is this idea, but painting is a physical exercise, and it's about energy. Even if it is this energy, but is about energy. Concentrating, or the way you put paint on, you're reacting to something, you're putting something on, you're creating something, and if the energy level isn't right, you can see it in the work. And, you need to build up to that sometimes. So you can't not draw and then start drawing 6 hours on it. It just doesn't work. So these people to come here and do what they're doing today, they're at the, they're at top sort of Olympic fitness. They really are there.
It's amazing. You have to think about that. I've never thought about that. You have to kind of train yourself up to 4 hours. Like the energy wise, focus wise.
I mean, some people can do it. I mean, I'm astonished. Some people don't need to practice. They have got that. They can be at the coalface, physically and mentally for 4 hours, or however, and that is crazy.